What's up, y'all? It's 4 a.m. And this morning I want to talk about principles. So I was reading this book. I came across this story, right? There was a private. He was guiding the ship. He was, riding the ship, and he saw another ship on his scanner, on his screen. So he gets on, he get on the radio and he says, "Hey, this is, private such and such from, this ship, and I need you to move over a certain amount of degrees. We're moving at these amount of knots, and the way it's going, we could potentially have a catastrophe here. So please move over." Person on the other end get on the radio and they say, "Hey, nice to meet you, Private, but I'm not gonna be able to do that." Private says, "But you can be court-martialed, so I need you to, move your ship over just a certain amount of degrees just so we can make it past you. I have over 200 men on here, and, this can be, really bad." He said, "Thank you for the warning. I hear you, but I'm not gonna move." So the private drops the radio, runs downstairs, knock on the captain door. The captain is in his, cabin taking a nap. "Captain, wake up. What's going on?" He said, "Hey, I need you to get upstairs. There's another ship coming our way. We are fastly approaching it. We probably got about maybe 10 minutes. He said, "Well, just tell him to move. Tell him who I am." He said, "I did that already, Captain." Captain said, "Okay, here I come." So the captain throwing on his shirt, putting on his glasses. He getting up. He's angry because they just woke him up out of his nap. And he gets up to the top. He says, "Hey, what's going on?" He said, "I need you to move over. This is Captain such and such. If you don't move over, you will be court-martialed." He said, "How you doing, Captain?" He said, "I just met your private." He said, "Wonderful young man." He said, "But I'm going to tell you like I told him. I can't move over." Captain said, "But a lot of people will die if you don't move over. And if you don't move over in a few minutes, I'm going to have you court-martialed." He said, "I can't move over, Captain." And Captain said, "Why?" He said, "Because I'm the lighthouse." The lighthouse, those are your principles in life, the things you stand for. And you don't move that lighthouse for a friendship, a partnership, a relationship. Once you move that lighthouse, once you abandon your principles, and you move that lighthouse for one of them ships, all of the other ships get lost at sea. Stay in your ground. That's it. Hope y'all have a wonderful day. I love y'all. Thanks for tapping in.